Hey, what is up, mortals? It is Sam Gabriel here with a new video for you. Welcome to part 3 of What If Deku Was a Late Bloomer. I just wanted to greet you guys by just saying sit back and relax, you're in for a treat, so we begin. Deku was horrified at the size of the machine. He felt a cold shiver run down his spine. His first instinct was to run away from it like everyone else, since there was no point in destroying it. But as soon as he attempted to run away, he heard a female voice scream, "Help me! Somebody!" The green-haired boy looked back and saw that it was the girl from earlier. As soon as he saw her stuck on some rubble, a spark ignited within him. That spark created a blaze in his hands as he ran towards the zero-pointer, rocketed himself towards the robot's metal face, and created a powerful fire blast that was strong enough to reduce the head to ashes. After using such a powerful blast, everyone around him was in awe of his actions. A certain blue-haired boy was even more impressed by the green-haired boy and thought to himself, "Did I misjudge that boy?" After using such a powerful attack, Izuku fell unconscious while falling to the ground. He lost the strength to stop himself from falling headfirst into the ground, until he felt a slap across the face. That slap was the brown-haired girl, as she used her quirk to save him again, and she also used it to carry herself while laying on a broken piece of the robots. "Release," she said as she placed the tip of her fingers together in order to land safely. After that, she was puking rainbows. A distant voice announced, "Time is up!" That voice turned out to be Present Mike. The exam was over, and everyone was being checked on by the school nurse, Recovery Girl. When she went to see both Uraraka and a passed-out and dehydrated Izuku, she gave the girl some ginger ale to help her upset stomach, and she asked for a stretcher to send the green-haired boy to her clinic. Uraraka asked in a worried voice, "Will he be okay?" The nurse assured her that he would be fine and that she should just go home and let her take care of this. The brown-haired girl nodded and left with the rest of the students. Meanwhile, in the nurse's clinic, Midoriya woke up from his exhaustion and saw that he was hooked up to IV saline fluids. He looked around to see if anyone else was there with him and saw that Toshinori was sitting next to him. As he saw the boy awakened, he buffed up and said, "You're finally awake! Thank God! How are you feeling, young man?" The green-haired boy was confused as to why he was here, but remembered that he used a big fire blast to destroy the zero-pointer robot. He wondered where the brown-haired girl was, but Recovery Girl stopped him from moving around and told him that he needs to take it easy. She advised him that he should be more careful when using his quirk. As he was discharged from the office, he asked All Might, "How did I do? Did I pass?" Unfortunately, he did not receive a proper answer from the number 1 hero, as he could not speak about it. It was against the rules. He only told him, "You'll have to wait 2 weeks." The green-haired boy nodded in agreement. He grabbed his things and went home. He stared at his hands, wondering, "I need to improve my quirk, but how?" As he wondered about that, he felt something close by, like someone was watching him. He asked, "Is anyone there?" The person watching him was none other than Katsuki Bakugo. He growled and said, "I warned you not to apply, Deku!" The green-haired boy just rolled his eyes and kept walking, because he had no time to deal with his childhood friend's drama. This made Katsuki irritated because he normally expected Deku to cower and stutter, but instead he got a different response. He muttered to himself, "I won't play second fiddle to a useless nerd like you, Deku." 2 weeks went by, and Dinko had just finished cleaning the living room. As she was about to put away the vacuum cleaner, she heard a knock on the door and went to answer it. Meanwhile, Izuku was taking notes about his quirk and thinking of a cool costume design, and also registering some support items for his quirks as he can't make fire. His mother shouted his name and showed him an envelope with a UA wax seal on it. The green-haired boy jumped from his seat and immediately grabbed the letter and opened it. He saw that it had an odd disc on it, and when he turned it on, it created a hologram projection. On the projection was All Might as he announced, "Congratulations, young Midoriya! You passed the entrance exam. You managed to gain 48 villain points from defeating a couple of one-pointers. However, there was more to the test than just destroying some villains. You managed to rescue someone in danger without a second thought. That, young man, is what a hero does. Welcome to your Hero Academia." The green-haired boy was crying his eyes out after hearing the news. He then told his mother the great news and they had a celebratory dinner. A couple weeks later, Izuku Midoriya was wearing a new school uniform and prepared to start his first day at UA. Before he could go out the door, his mother stopped him and asked him if he had everything he needed. The green-haired boy then told her that he didn't forget anything. Inko then twiddled her fingers before giving her son an apology. She apologized for doubting him when he was 4 years old. She then declared that she will fully support her son. The green-haired boy was so touched by that statement that he went and gave his mother a big hug. He then kissed her on the cheek and told her that he loved her. She told him to have a great first day and he responded, "Bye, Mom. Wish me luck. I'll be back." He walked out the door and took his first step towards his future. As he walked up to the door that had 1A on it, he took a deep breath and hoped that his classmates weren't people he knew. As soon as he opened the door, he jinxed it. "Please remove your feet from the desk at once. You're vandalizing school property." Did you get a stick shoved up your ass or were you born with it? Deku facepalmed at the sight of seeing his childhood bully arguing with the blue-haired boy over a desk. The green-haired boy thought to himself in a snarky tone, "It's only his first day and he's already looking for trouble. That must be a new record." The atomic blonde noticed the green-haired boy at the door and scoffed as he said, "What the hell are you doing here, nerd?" Izuku then responded with, "Not looking for trouble, that's for sure. Unlike some people." Bakugo got irritated at the sassy comment and was about to charge towards the green-haired boy, but the blue-haired boy interfered as he introduced himself. "Hello, my name is Tenya Ida. It's an honor to be in the same class with you. I must apologize for my negative perception of you. I originally thought you were some guy who was trying to ruin everyone's chances of getting in." He was stopped mid-sentence as the green-haired boy commented, "I would never do that. Him, on the other hand, totally would." He pointed at Katsuki. "Say that again, you damn nerd, and I'll kill you!" Katsuki roared in anger. "Regardless, I saw that you risked your life to save that girl, and therefore you must have known about the hidden hero points. For that, I praise your efforts." Ida bowed in respect. "Thank you very much. You're very sweet," the green-haired boy said as he rubbed the back of his head. "Hey, I know that messy hair. You're that boy that saved me at the entrance exam. I'm so glad you're feeling better," the brown-haired girl said with enthusiasm. Midoriya was blushing red at how close she was to him. She then proceeded to wonder who the homeroom teacher was. Then a tired voice outside the hall said, "If you're here to make friends, then you might as well pack up and leave." The man appeared to have shaggy black hair, tired eyes, a gray scarf, dressed in black, and had a scar on his right cheek. He introduced himself. "Hello, I'm Shoto Aizawa, your homeroom teacher, and I'll be training you all to be heroes. Please put on your gym uniforms that are located under your desks and meet me outside in the field." Everyone was confused about his sudden request, and then the tired teacher explained further, "Look, UA is very loose when it comes to teaching. This is my way of running this class, and if you don't like it, then leave." Most of the students didn't like the teacher's attitude, while others respected his methods. They all changed to their gym uniforms and went to the field. The tired teacher explained how the Quirk apprehension test worked, and what they will do in order to see if they got potential. He then mentioned that they will be allowed to use their quirks. Everyone got excited after hearing that. The activities were split into 5. 50-meter dash, the grip strength test, the standing long jump, the sustained sideways jump, and the final test, the pitch. He called up Bakugo to throw the ball. "Anything is fine as long as you stay within the circle." The atomic blonde grabbed the ball and reeled it back before shouting, "Die!" Aizawa looked at his phone and was impressed by the score. He then showed the class what they should try to achieve. A girl with pink skin thought that this was going to be fun. Mr. Aizawa heard this and responded, "New rule, anyone who scores low will get expelled." Everyone was shocked at the teacher's threat of expulsion. The brown-haired girl even said angrily, "That's not fair." The teacher then retorted, "Are earthquakes fair? Are villain attacks fair? The real world isn't fair. You'll face a lot of challenges, and I'm here to prepare you for those challenges." Everyone understood and proceeded with the activities. Everything went the same as in canon, except in the 50-meter dash, Izuku tried to copy Katsuki's flying technique. It worked. When it came to the ball throw, Midoriya was up next. He prepared himself to throw the ball. He concentrated the heat from the sun and transferred it to the ball, and he chucked it really far into the air. Aizawa showed the boys results, and it was promising. Everyone was impressed by the boy's quirk except Bakugo. He got mad that the guy who was nothing more than a pebble to him was almost on his level. After the activities, the teacher showed the results on the big screen, and Midoriya was placed in 4th. "By the way, I lied about sending anyone home." After hearing that bit of news, everyone got upset except a girl with black hair wearing a ponytail. She stated that she knew that the threat of expulsion was just a way to get everyone to try their best. Out of the corner of his eye, the green-haired boy could sense that someone was nearby watching. He took a glance over his shoulder and saw that it was All Might. The boy felt happy that the #1 hero was there to see him try his best. A couple of minutes later, the tired teacher told everyone to head home for the day. While everyone was getting ready to go to school, All Might spoke to Aizawa about the ruse. "Last year you expelled everyone in your class. What made you change your mind?" The tired teacher sighed as he responded, "I suppose I decided to give these students a chance this year. Well, I admit that most of them don't have much of a chance. I can see some potential in them, especially that Midoriya boy." All Might smiled after hearing that. Meanwhile, back in the classroom, everyone was packing their things to leave. "Deku, Ida, you two heading to the station too?" Uraraka asked with enthusiasm. As they began to walk towards the station, Deku felt a presence nearby. It felt odd to him. He ignored it and kept talking to his new friends. Thank you all for indulging yourselves with the story thus far. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, there are a few more things that I'd like to go over before the video ends. Firstly, we've got a second channel called Anime Deep Dive. Anime Deep Dive goes deep into the facts and lore of a wide variety of anime. It's sure to expand your weeb knowledge for all kinds of series, guaranteed. On top of that, we have a third channel called We the Celestials Naruto What Ifs. It's what we do on this channel already, but in the vast world and lore of Naruto. Go check it out if you're in the mood for some jutsu action. Secondly, on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank everyone involved in the production of today's awesome content. Their details will be in the description below. Lastly, if you're interested in what we do here at We the Celestials, then I would like to extend out an invitation to join the team. The only caveat being we only accept members 16 years and up to join our crew. You can sign up for whichever category fulfills your interests by joining the recruitment Discord using the link in the description below. Our Discord is an all-around fantastic place to be, whether you're a fan or looking to join our band of misfits. We're always looking for members to join us. Well, that's it from us for today's video, so thank you all for watching and have a great day.